Mysterious Rosette cloud shapes have been imaged from space by NASA. And they're very strange, as you can see. They cannot be seen from ground because they're so huge. They estimate that these are about 180 miles across, 300 kilometers across. They were recently discovered, and they're said to be freshly released photos off the west coast of Australia. They're over the ocean, actually. These are NASA aqua satellite images, and they look like little flowers, as you can see. These rosettes are rare clouds called actiniform. They're impossible for us to see from the ground because they're so huge. They stretch over an incredible distance of 180 miles. Now, some say that the structure of these clouds could have been created by aerosols in the sky. They were first recorded by NASA satellites in 1962, but researchers are still not knowledgeable as to why they are created, how they shape. The past research indicates that it could be aerosols or tiny particles which are emitted into the atmosphere, forming an atmosphere condensation. But a cloud researcher for NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory, Michael Gary, says it's hard to see how aerosols could be responsible for this type of formation, given that these images have been are created and have been taken so far from land. So it's still a mystery, as you can see. And we also see various square shapes around them. A square shape as something is missing over the clouds. As you can see, there's not just the rosettas. Around them you see some areas that are almost like the hexagonal clouds that we saw over the Bermuda Triangle and over the UK. If you see one of the videos before that I posted yesterday, the hexagonal clouds above the Bermuda Triangle create a downblast of air, creating 100-mile-an-hour winds underneath, and huge waves are created from that, about 45 feet in height. That's a 5-story building. So you can imagine now aircraft having to fly through 100-mile-an-hour winds, crosswinds, or ships having to face 50-foot waves. Okay? I mean, that's why we have so many planes and ships going missing at sea in that area of Bermuda. And they look, I see some very weird shapes, not just the Rosetta clouds here. You can see right next to them around the 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock position, something like hexagonal clouds as well. Just like we saw in the videos, in the pictures yesterday. Under there you have hexagonal clouds, and you have these Rosetta clouds forming as well. Very strange. Anyway, they still have no idea why they're being formed like this. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.